really love building jigs. It's one of my favorite things to do. It makes me more happy than a fat man doing cartwheels.
Betsy, did you see what he just did?
Hi everybody, today on Think Woodworks we're going to talk about knobs. Not that kind of knob. This kind of knob. A drawer knob. Today I'm going to show you how you can use a hand drill and make a simple jig that you can make your own knobs, out of wood. Not like, this one. To start with, I'm going to need two 3-inch circular mounting plates. And I'm just going to mark them out here with my compass. And you can cut them out on a skill or in your bandsaw, jigsaw, or coping saw, whatever you've got. I'm going to use my circle cutting jig. Then I'll take one plate and I'll drill a 1/2-inch hole a quarter of the way, about 1/4 of an inch down into it, just a little over 1/4 of an inch into it. Then on that same plate, on the other side, I'm going to drill a 3/8 hole the same, just about 1/4 inch into it. Now on the side that I drilled the 3/8 hole, I'm going to take a T-nut. And for those of you that don't know, this is called a T-nut. And this is a 5/16 T-nut that'll accept the 5/16 bolt coarse thread. And I'm just going to put it in my 3/8 hole and use my really big fancy hammer to drive it home. After my T-nut is installed, I'm just going to thread the 5/16 bolt from the other side. And that 1/2-inch hole is enough of a hole that the head of this bolt will sink down into it. And the way I'll just screw this down as far as I can by hand, and then to get that head to sink below the surface, what I'll do is I'll attach my drill on the other side, stick it in reverse, and that'll tighten everything down. Now if you're worried about the threads getting messed up from your drill chuck, just put a little tape on there. And that sinks that head in there nice and flush. And then I'm going to take a 5/16 bolt and thread it on there all the way down to that T-nut and tighten it down as much as I can. And that's called nut jamming, or jamming your nuts. And that'll keep that from ever spinning out when I have this thing spinning at high speeds. Alright, I've put my assembly in my drill, and I've got my drill clamped into my vise. Now that I've got my jig made, I need some material that I can turn into knobs. It's not working so good. I got the big guns. Now in my other plate I've drilled 5 holes. I've got the original one for turning this on my jig. I don't really need that. I've got 3 on the outer edge and 2 in the center. The 2 in the center I'm going to use to fasten my blank, I guess, to the plate. And I'll run 2 screws through this, and then I'll hold it up to here so it's flush around all the outside edges, and run the 3 screws on the outside, and that'll hold it in my assembly. Alright, now I've just cut a couple of blocks at about a 20-degree angle, and that's going to sit right there, and I'm going to use that for my rest. And I've got another one I can put on the end that I can also use for my rest. Okay folks, there you have it. Just a real simple method to turn some little door handles, drawer pulls on your on an old drill. Obviously the right cutting tool is going to do a much better job, and it's no replacement for the right equipment. It's just a simple way to do something if you don't have a lathe, and it was fun to try. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day.